it's important to requote them or to remind them of the options, the promotions, the information that we gave them when we first scheduled the appointment. Now, we're following up with missed appointments. So the majority of these customers probably do not remember the information we gave them. Most likely they didn't write it down. There's a possibility that they weren't paying attention. So it's going to be important, it's going to be essential for you to remind them. This is part of offering information. You remind them. It's a little bit part of closing as well. But it's important to look at the ClickBook or the FSC or even the Hawksoft, regardless of the system that you're working on, to read the notes, to have at least a little bit of an understanding of the option that we gave them. It's important for you to know the options that we gave them. And if there's not enough information or you're not able to really figure out the options that we gave them, then you're going to have to qualify them a little bit. Qualify them by asking them how much do you pay, when was the last payment you made, or how much were you paying before, and then based on that, you may have to reoffer a quote. Now keep in mind that everyone should be following at least a similar concept as far as quoting over the phone. So we're quoting 30 to 35, we're quoting 40 to 45 for liability. For full coverage, anywhere from 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Or if they're paying a lot more, then we're offering at least a good $50, $60 less. Those are for quotes. If it's a cancellation call, then of course we're offering to bring their monthly payment, a small activation. If it's a renewal, we're offering the loyalty renewal discounts and for them to come in to see what discounts they qualify. So you have to have at least an understanding of the situation and what we offered. And if there's no information of what we offered, then you may have to requote them again. Follow the same concept, the same system of quoting over the phone, but give them the information again. Don't just call them and tell them you missed your appointment, when can you make it in? That's not enough. It wouldn't convince me. If I miss my appointment, I miss my appointment for a reason. So unless you motivate me, unless you encourage me, unless you give me a reason for me to show up, most likely I'm not going to show up again. Or I may not even reschedule for a different date. I may just tell you, look, let me call you back whenever I have some time. Now, you have to motivate them. You have to add a lot of value. You have to close them, but give them an idea. Remind them, requote them, give them the information again. So tell them, look, sir, it seems like those options are still available. It seems like those promotions and discounts are still available. And it seems like we're going to be able to help you save $40, $50 a month. You're paying $220, correct? Fantastic. So you're paying $220. So we have roughly about $160 to $170. Now, literally, that's $50, $60 lower. That's over $600, $700 through the course of the year. How soon can you make it in? I want you to take advantage of the discounts. I want you to take advantage of the savings. I want you to come in as soon as possible. Requoting them adds value to the call. That's the purpose of calling them, is to reschedule them, to motivate them, to encourage them, to reclose them, because at one point we weren't able to close them. Well, we closed them and we got a commitment, but we were not able to get them into the office. So we have to requote them, reclose them, get another commitment, try to convince them to actually show up this time instead of them missing the appointment. So it's very important. You must give them information. You must remind them of the options, the discounts, the promotions, the rates. You must give them the information that we gave them before, or requote them again. If you don't requote them, how do you expect them to be motivated to walk in? How do you expect them to show up if you're just rescheduling them by telling them, look, can you make it in tomorrow? Can you make it in next week? You have to give them information. You have to motivate them. You have to close them again.